Hello everyone, welcome to 142 video of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 8. So we will continue working on the orders module, and in last video we have seen that we able to send the order email and also order SMS functionality we able to do, and now we are going to work on the order status. Okay, so we have seen that we able to update the order status of the order anytime. We can update the status here, like we can update to in process. If we will do, you can see the status updated to in process, but we also want to send the status update email and SMS to the user, because if you update the status to shipped, then you want to send the order email and SMS to the user. So whenever you will click on update, you want that SMS and email will go to the user that your order has been shipped and it will be delivered to you within 1 2 days. And also you can do one more thing. You can add one test field here to send the like tracking number. Okay, so that thing we will do later on, but first of all we are going to update the status. So let's see the database as well, and here you can see here we are storing the order status. Here you can see the order status here, new and shipped done so far. And you can whenever you will update the status, like you update the status of this order, our order ID is 11, you can see here, and I am updating, and you can see now the status is in process. You can check here, browse, and you can check this is in process of the 11th order ID. Status is now in process, and now we want to send the email your order status has been updated to in process. Okay, so such kind of thing. Let's work on this one. So first of all, I am going to update the update order status function that is located at the orders controller here. Okay, so I will update order status. So here I am going to send the SMS as well as the email. So every time when we update the status, we can do it here. We can copy that SMS script that we have done in registered user as well. You can see that we have already done that SMS script here. Where it is here, we have disabled this script, and we can use the same script here, and we can make changes. See here, like this. See, only message and mobile we need to update, and rest of the things will work automatically. So message, here we need to send the message dear customer, your order, whatever order is, your order status has been updated to whatever, in order to shift, like we can say shift, like this, placed with stack developers.in. Okay, so we are, see here, now see message and mobile will go here, and we will call the send SMS function like we have called in the user controller. And I will also open the SMS model. We have the SMS model here. You can see here that earlier on we have made this send SMS model to send the SMS, and we able to send the SMS as well. We have not purchased any package from this website, but we have just purchased that dummy package that is expired now, and we able to send some SMS also in the beginning of the series, but the process will remain the same. This script will work for all the SMS in the website. Just the thing is that you need to pass the message as well as the mobile. These two things you need to pass to this function, and the SMS will go to the user. Okay, so see the function we have called there. We will include the SMS model at the top. We can include here, use app SMS, and we will also require to get the mobile. Okay, so for getting the mobile, so this mobile will not work, we need to get the user mobile here. So for getting the user mobile, we need to write the query to get the user mobile. Get user mobile, we will get the user mobile who will get the order. Okay, so I'm going to get the delivery mobile. Okay, delivery mobile, the person who will get the order only. I require mobile, so I will use the select here, select mobile, where id dollar data order id, like this. So here we are going to use the first, then we will convert to array. Okay, so after this one, here I will write send order status update SMS. So here our message will come, dear customer, your order, then order ID, then after that order ID will come, and this is the order ID. So we will your order, like this one. Okay, so order ID will come here. So we will give here, dear customer, your order, this one order. Here we can give the hash as well, so that user will come able to know that this is the order ID. Dear customer, your order this much, status has been updated to. Now here status will come up, so status we are also having this status updated to shipped, so we are going to add here shipped. Okay, means the status will come dynamically here, placed with stack developer.in. So it means, dear customer, your order hash, whatever order it is, like this is the 11 order. Dear customer, your order hash 11 status has been updated to in process, like we have done in process, updated to in process. Okay, so that we can also put in codes as well, so that user able to know that is the status. Okay, so we can do like this, so we can send the SMS like this, and here that delivery mobile we will get from here, delivery mobile, then mobile in small. Okay, so both message and mobile we will send SMS function to send the SMS to the user. Okay, so this script will work 100% work if you will integrate SMS package in your website by buying the SMS package from any of the website. Okay, so after sending the SMS, so I assume that you able to integrate this one, and if you have any difficulty, you can surely contact me. Okay, and it's better if you will become the premium member of the channel, so that I can help you with your SMS script, with your SMS package. Okay, so that you can send me the code, I will update that code and will send you back if in case you not able to do. Otherwise I will help you to complete your SMS integration, SMS API integration. Okay, so do become the premium member, so that you will get benefit of completing or finishing all these tasks, and also you will get the benefit of this one. Like if you want to make e-commerce website for yourself or for your company and you stuck somewhere, then I will surely help you. And here along with the status, we also one more field is required. That field is the tracking number field, like tracking number, or we can say the AWB number. So that number you will send. See, whenever you will go to your courier partner will give you one number that the user can check online. Like if you will go to Blue Dot Courier, if you will go to like International FedEx Courier, so every courier will provide you some tracking number that by which you can able to track your order. Okay, so same tracking number we want to send to the user, after the user place order and you ship the order, then along with the ship, like you update the status like shipped, along with this one more field we will give. In that you will enter that tracking number, okay, that the courier partner will give you, and after that you will click on update, so that the user will get that tracking number and user will able to track his order. Okay, so for that thing also we will work on this thing in future videos. Okay, so also we are going to send the that order email, order status update email. So in this one we will also once again we will copy that order email that we are sending at the time of checkout. uh, so such kind of email. So we also require order details as well. So same we are going to get send here. Okay, so order details we are required here. We will get the order details first of all that we want to send along with the order status update email as well. So order details you can see here we are required to replace order ID with this ID. So we will get the complete order details here. Now we can send this like this, we can do like this. Now we will make changes here. See, email we will not give this email because this is the part of the admin and we are not using the auth in admin, and we require to fetch the email of the user. And you can see here, like we are getting the mobile, we can also get the email of the user as well, and you can check once in the orders table as well. So this is the email. So we can do one thing here, delivery, not delivery mobile, we can make it like delivery details. Okay, instead of mobile we will do like this, get delivery details. Okay, here we can do like this, get delivery details, and in details we can get the mobile as well as the email as well. Okay, so email also. Now here we will replace delivery mobile with delivery details, and here also we are going to write here delivery details, and here we will give this mobile and email we are going to give here as well, like this. So this is the email we are going to send to this email. So the person who will get the delivery will get the email as well. So message data is fine, email is fine, and name. So here in case of name we also require the name, so name also we can get from here as well. So I also want to tell you, like it's your choice, like if you want to get the details from the delivery details, or you want to get the details from the billing details. But in case of billing details you need to make the things mandatory, because billing we don't have the mandatory address and other things. So delivery details is mandatory. If you want to deliver some product, if you want to place some product, then you have to enter your delivery details, complete delivery details, along with the mobile, name, address. Okay, so we are picking it from the delivery details. So here you can see we have also added the name as well. So here I will copy this one and we'll add it in name as well, like this. Okay, so order ID we are already getting, so same we are going to use order ID here. So order details we are getting, that we will also pass to our order status email, and here we are going to make the email like order status, like this. So here also we are going to update order status updated like this, and stack developers.in, that is fine. So now we can test once and we will see whether we able to update the status and the email will send to the user or not. Here you can see the email id. First of all, we will check the email id. Email id is amit@yopmail.com, and now I am going to update the status and we'll check in Yopmail. So I am going to update the status to shipped. So let's update it. So we are going to check, see mail. Okay, so we need to add that mail statement at the top. Mail class we need to add. After controller we can add anywhere if you want in. Okay, so now we are going to refresh and we'll see. We'll click on send, and here you can see another order status. So sorry for that, we still need to make that order email. Okay, order status email. So what we are going to do, we will open the emails folder, and here you can see the order.blade.php file. I'm going to file I am going to file save as, and I'm going to save this one with the order underscore status. And here in this HTML file I am going to make some changes, and for that we are going to update hello this one. We are going to write your order status has been updated to. So this one I'm going to write like your order suppose your status is your order 11 status has been updated to, and now see I am just doing like shift. Okay, like this, then your order details. So now I'm going to make it dynamic, and here the order id will come that we are passing this order id. Here we are going to make it like this, order id $order id like this, and has been updated to. Then order status, order details, then order status, or we can also pass the order status. We are having the order status as well, so we can pass it as well here. Okay, order status, and we are having this order status. You can see we are having this order status as well. So now we can get this order status here and we can update it dynamically here. Okay, so now you can see your order this much status has been updated to this much. Your order details are as below. Okay, so once again we can show the complete order details, and no need to show the order id once again because we are already showing at the top, so we can remove it. And now we can check here. I'm going to check that order status email will go or not, and see, click on send, and now the status has been able to shipped. And now I'm going to check the order status email will go or not. yopmail.com, I will open and I will check inbox, and you can see the order status email has come. You can see here order status updated stackdevelopers.in, and you can see hello Amit Gupta, your order 11 status has been updated to shipped. Your order details are as below. So it's updated, order status updated, and email is also going fine. Okay, so you can also try this one at your end. And one thing more we can do here, we can make this one in separate line. If you want, we can make it here so that we can show it separately like this. Okay, so this is the change we can do. We can try once, see that no error must come this time. So I'm going to refresh this one, and here once again I am going to update now to delivered. Okay, so I'm going to click on update and update the status to delivered as well. So now the email must go to the user that order status has been updated successfully, and the email must go to the user of the delivered status. Okay, here you can see order status updated email has come, your order 11 status has been updated to deliver this time, and your order details are as below. Okay, so here you can show the pictures as well, and stack developers logo is also coming correctly. Okay, so like this you can able to send the email and SMS to the user once you will update the order status. Okay, so we are going to work on the invoice as well, and also you can add one test field here so that we can add the tracking number there. And if you will left the tracking number empty, then we will not send the tracking number to the user. But if you will fill the tracking number along with the shipped, you can fill the tracking number and we'll click on update. Then along with the shipped status, we will also send the user that tracking number. And also one more drop down you can add here, like you can add the drop down, or you can add the test field as well of the courier name, like if we want to send the user such kind of email or SMS that your order has been shipped with FedEx courier having tracking number this much. Okay, so two things here. One is the courier name and another one is the tracking number of the courier. So two things we need to consider. One is the tracking number, one is the courier name and another one is the tracking number of that courier. So these two things we need to pass from here. So yes, we are going to work on this one in next video. We will pass these two things so that we can complete this orders module, and after that we will work on the order invoice. That is also required because you need to send the order invoice along with the order whenever you are selling some product or some electronic product, any kind of product. You are required to post the invoice as well. In the envelope you need to add the invoice, and you need to take out the print of that invoice, and then you need to send it along with that. So that that invoice is required because we want to complete the COD process complete, so that you can make the website live as well and you can start your business as well. After completing the invoice, you can able to start your business. Any of the users, any of my friends who wants to start their business, they can complete this step COD and they can start. After that we will work on the PayPal, so that the customers will also get the orders in PayPal. Okay, if someone want to pay with PayPal, and then the users can also pay with PayPal, so that you will get the advance payment. Okay, you will get the prepaid payment. That is the prepaid method we used to call. Okay, so that thing also we will work in future videos as well. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.